Supercars Scotland is a driving experience company who run track days every year from April till September. They offer the chance for driving enthusiasts to take on a unique driving experience in some of the world's fastest cars at disused airfields just like the one at Crail in Fife. Whether you are looking to drive a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, an Audi R8, a Porsche, or even an Aston Martin, Supercars Scotland offers people from the age of 7 onwards an opportunity to either drive or take in the experience of being in one of these incredible vehicles. Colin Macklin is a director for Supercars Scotland and is here to oversee the first track day of the year.
Our experiences start at £29 for hot laps with one of our professional drivers. £79 from age 13 gets you driving, a Porsche or a BMW M3 and hot laps. And from £99, the whole place in the country you can actually go and drive a Lamborghini or a Ferrari. We attract an audience from the whole of Scotland, all the way from Dumfries to Inverness. We market in all these places, we take cars up so people get a chance to get their photographs taken with them. We're not overly precious with things like that. We just want to get out there and make sure people can know all about us and can come and have a good time. On a typical track day, the people will come, book in, they'll get a full safety briefing, they'll be introduced to their co-pilot who takes them out in the cars, and the basic experience is 3 laps and their choice of car, and away they go.
If you do not hold a full driver's licence, you will still be able to hop into the passenger seat next to one of the professional drivers. Nick is part of the Supercars team here in Crail and takes customers out in the cars to help them get started.
It's a great experience for everybody up here because it's something that you wouldn't get to drive every day. So you're in something a little bit more power, you're getting to see how to take a couple of corners differently as well. Cars that are 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive, you're getting to see the difference, especially if you're driving a couple of them. So it's a good experience all round for whatever age, even 13 upwards. And a lot of the time you'll only see them in the showroom, and for years and years there's never been anything like this. So there's a few people doing this now, and I do believe that we're giving the best experience out there in comparison to the other competitors. So I think it's more than value for money. If you think of the price of some of these cars, let alone a tyre or a wheel on it, paying £100 to £200 to go and do X amount of laps in it, and also the hot laps at the end, it's something that you want to do on the road. You're going to lose your licence and you won't necessarily have the vehicle to do so. So I do believe it's very good value for money for this small amount. £100, £200 does sound like a lot, but if you had to replace one small part in these cars, you're going to cost a lot more than that. So depending on the weather, the Ferrari's great fun. It's rear-wheel drive. If you're quite confident with your driving, you can go into the corners quite fast and feel it slip and bring it back in. Other than that, probably the Lamborghini, 4-wheel drive, always sturdy, a solid car and good fun to take out, a lot of power behind it and great noise.
There will be 7 different driving experiences being offered this year at Supercars Scotland, and one of them will include an on-road driving tour day. This is where the customers can take one or more of the cars around some of the best A roads in the country. The chosen venues for some of the track days are mostly disused airfields, just like the one on popular television show Top Gear. George Kennedy is the Senior Marshal for Supercars Scotland and deals with the safety aspects of the track days along with looking after the customers taking part.
They're aimed more at families. From the age of 7 up to 13, they can come and enjoy hot laps with their professional drivers, and then from 13 up to the age of 17, which is a UK licence holding, they can actually experience a junior where they can actually drive a Porsche Boxsters or an M3 BMW, and then from 17 upwards, males, females can come and actually experience the driving experiences of the supercars themselves. From all age groups, we've got young generations to the older generations driving these cars. We can attract anything between 600 to 1,000 people over the course of the 3 days, the Friday, the Saturday and the Sunday. Yeah. I would definitely say it's a great lifetime opportunity. It's not often you get to drive supercars on a day-to-day basis. Coming up here, as you said, it's definitely value for money. It's great networking. This is our first one of the year in April. Unfortunately, we've not got the weather for it, but we do six times a year from April up to September. I'd say the locals generally come down and have a look, but we span from Carlisle right up to Aberdeen, Inverness, Allness, Thurso. We do a lot of touring around Scotland to get the brand out there. and I say a lot of people will come travelling to Crail for the day.
Driving one of the world's most powerful supercars can be a great life opportunity and a great day out for the family. The weather didn't dampen the spirits of those who took part in the first track day of April, and hopefully it brightens up for the events coming up in the next few months. So that's us all finished here for Supercars Scotland first track day of the year. I'm Murray Spooner.